dear Leos. This is a love reading, a prediction for Pisces season, February 19 to March 20, 2020, with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. The first reading I did was for the birthday sign Pisces, and I'm reading the other signs in the order of most appreciated videos from the previous love readings published for Aquarius season. You can see the order I'm reading this time around at the community section of my channel. This will be a love reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign and Venus, Vedic or tropical. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. So when I tell you that this is you, it might as well be the person or situation you are dealing with. Use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this reading for you. If you need more information or help after you have listened to this reading, you can turn to the love readings for Aquarius season that is up, or the near personal readings and pick a card readings on the first page of my channel. Click my little Queen of Cups icon there and you will get to this first page. I will start shuffling your cards, and I use the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. So when I open your deck here, I see the High Priestess together with the Five of Pentacles. So this is someone that has gotten their dignity back, not in a social context, but by themselves, like they have dignified themselves. They have gone into themselves and made some soul searching and realized that, well, I'm pretty great, actually. So not suffering from crappy self-esteem anymore, and being allowed to breathe air with, full lungs. So you're allowed to live too, Leo, and take up space and room and have your needs met. So I call the divine with love and light, and here we have a Two of Swords together with the High Priestess. So this is looking like this 2-2. It's looking like a stalemate, or like a situation where people are not speaking, or there's no forward movement or engagement. And you seem fine in this case anyways. It might be that you're dealing with, for example, a Pisces or Libra, and they are fine. So, okay. So I called the four archangels in the four corners of the world, and here we have the Four of Swords together with the High Priestess. So more of this silent treatment here. Maybe it has gone too far. Four of Swords in the reversed. This is again Libra, this is again Pisces. So what I'm seeing here is that you don't want to care. You don't want to care. You want to be able to say, I can care less. And you want to focus kind of on your own self, your own life, your own inner world, and not about stupid conflicts and stupid people that weren't particularly helpful in the first place anyway. Okay, so I call the six elements, and here we have an Ace of Pentacles with this High Priestess again. So there's some kind of new beginning that you don't even want to see. So what's up with that? So I'm going to look with the energy oracle cards, and here we have the Sun. So the Sun is like looking a lot, and we have Door to Spirit. So you don't seem particularly engaged with humanity at this point. You seem to be more focused on your spiritual connection, and looking at yourself and your own self image, instead of worrying so much about what other people think of you or how you can be of aid. It doesn't seem like you're super engaged on the earthly plane at this point. You seem to be roaming the moons and the stars and the divine kind of fifth dimension kind of things, instead of being in 3D here on Earth. Okay, so six elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Leo viewers. So we have the Fool day in the reverse and the Strength. So you don't want to be the fool anymore. So you're using a lot of self-control to move yourself forward, and you'll put your lion here on short leash. So it's passionate wants and needs will be able to be tamed, because you don't want to be a fool and you have your self-value. So this is what you're building on. So I want my dear Leos to have love in their lives and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. So we have a Nine of Wands here, and a Six of Swords and a Six of Cups. So it might be that another fire sign, maybe Sagittarius, Aries, or another Leo, wants to reconcile with you. Maybe you have had fallout, or you actually want to reconcile with someone, but either they are this high priestess that is more focused on their inner life, or it might be that you're a little bit split, like on the one hand you want to fix things, on the other hand you don't want to fix things. So sometimes we can be like that, have like one leg on each path. So done. Okay, so I'll just tune in for a few seconds here to you and your situation in Pisces season. Okay, my dear Leos, this is the new bottom of the deck, and we have the Emperor here, which is Aries. So some of you might be engaged with another fire sign, or Aries in particular, or Sagittarius in particular, since this is the cards that we have seen. And the Emperor is about you, I think, mostly. About you having boundaries both towards yourself and towards other people. We remember the chain or the short leash on the Leo Strength card. So you want to live a more sane life, a more wise life. So it's less things you allow with the people around you and with the situations around you. You're becoming more like the ruler, more like the Emperor here. And for some of you, it might be a significant male influence, like you're working with your relationship with your father, or with authorities, or with a romantic partner that's a male. And here we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So no working together is the old bottom of the deck. There was no real cooperation, or people were not working in the same direction. Okay, so this is what's on your conscious mind about the other person or the situation that you're in. This is the situation itself. And this is what's on their conscious mind about you. This is your feelings towards them. It might be one person or more than one person that you have feelings towards. Maybe it's a group of person that this dynamic is with. And this is the common energies or bonds between you. And this is their feelings towards you. This is your behaviors and attitudes towards them, outcome, and their behaviors and attitudes towards you. So we'll start with the situation here. And we have a Five of Cups. So Five of Cups is a lot of disappointment. Maybe it's both parties feeling this way, like things didn't go exactly as planned. And it might be a lot of regret and suffering, crying over spilled milk, and I should have done that, and the other person should have done this, and should have reacted in another way, I should have known, or so it's feeling fresh. So even if this is a situation that has repeated over and over, it's like you're now in the on section, like on that part of the circle where you feel the consequences of what has been in the past, not really satisfied with your life as a whole. And this is what's on your conscious mind about them. And we have death. So this together with the Emperor, death is number 13. 1 plus 3 is 4. So it's like you are pretty sure that it's over, or that it needs to be over. you're convincing yourself that this is not a good place to be at, and you want it to be over with this other person. And you might have, you might pray to the divine that they will change as well, because this is great transformation. So you might kind of logically know that it's over, and in your hopes, you might hope for big changes that finally will resolve things. This is what's on their conscious mind about you. And we have a 6 of Wands, which is Leo. So I'm getting the feeling that they feel like you won. Like, what did you win? I don't know. Disappointment, you won, but they think that you won. Maybe they have seen your forward movement, your work with having self-control and being able to forgive and forget and move on and work on yourself and pick up your self-esteem. But they seem to think that you won. So this is what they are thinking. But I'm feeling another inkling here, and that is that they still want to win over you. And this winning back and forth is really juvenile. So it's not something that you should engage with. It's what it is. Like, either we work on it, like the old bottom of the deck said that there was no working together. I can't find the card, but it's the 3 of coins showing that there was no cooperation. So if there's no cooperation, there's no relationship. And no one needs to win over the other person, because relationship isn't about winning. It's about cooperation. So if this person thinks that relationships is about winning, I can understand your disappointment. It's not about being superior over someone else. It's about working together with someone else, having their back, being loyal, lifting them up when they are down, and they are doing the same thing for you. And if this person was thinking that it was either you would win or they would win, it's not a relationship, it's some kind of situationship or some kind of crap, okay? So this is common energies between you two, and it's the 3 of Cups. So 3 of Cups in the upright position kind of talks about divine love, the Holy Trinity, like this kind of connection that you have with only very few people, and those people you usually feel very close with. And it's kind of your soul group. This person seems to belong to your soul group. They might have misinterpreted this whole thing and think that love is about having as many souls, thinking that you're awesome as possible. And that might also be a reason to why this relationship was so disappointing. But the 3 of Cups is supporting that it was real love, and that it was like completion, like people completed each other. And this is your feelings for them, and it's that 8 of Wands. So with the 8 of Wands and the 5 of Cups, I'm feeling more this that you are praying for change. You are praying for transformation. You hope that things will get better, that the person will be able to change their ways and be a better person. And both the 6 of Wands and the 8 of Wands is about communication, messages. This is usually messages about situation which will lead to victory, and this is more about I tell you everything that I thought I did wrong and ask for forgiveness, and you tell everything that you think you did wrong and ask for forgiveness, and then we play with open cards. So it's about clearing up mistakes and misunderstandings and fixing things and getting like on the same level here. And this is connected to the Strength card. So it seems like you are prepared to do your fair share of the fixing with this. And again, it's fire here, so you might be dealing with another fire sign. And this is their feelings towards you. And we have a Queen of Wands. So Queen of Wands is a very passionate card. It's a person that has a lust for life. They want to experience more with you, and they probably think that you are this Queen of Wands, like really worth getting to know, or a really important person that they once knew, or a very important person in their life at this moment. So even if they want to win over you, it might be some kind of problem with their self-esteem as well. It was problems with your self-respect or self-worth. They seem to have problems with their self-esteem. So maybe they can't deal with a person that as strong as a Leo is. So they try to control you and win over you and tame you, when they really should, try to be more brave too and come to your level and cooperate with you. So I'm feeling an inkling of fear here, and that might be why they are kind of riding away at this, in this direction, when they really maybe want to run after you instead with this kind of dynamic. Seems very passionate, that you're very passionate about each other, but at least you seems very disappointed about the past and really need a change, really need some, more taking up the sleeves and getting on with the hard work, instead of acting like they want to own you or have you as a slave or be served by you or whatever is going on there. So this is your behaviors and attitudes towards them, and it's a Three of Swords in reversed. So they don't seem to have the same power over you when it comes to feeling pain, like you have gotten on the top of your pain. So they can't manipulate you with pain anymore to kind of win over you. And it's another 3 here. So it might be that this person needed a lot of attention from many different people, so couldn't be satisfied with you having a relationship, maybe needed to have a relationship with that person and that person and that person. If it was a friendship, relationship, or family, it's understood. But if it was other romantic partner, that's reason probably for your disappointment, that they couldn't really choose you. Even if they're passionate about you, they might be having a hard time rising above, like evolutionary speaking, rising above sexual love. Some people aren't evolved further than that, and it can be hard for a more empathic or more evolved person to understand. But for some people, sex is like what they need, and they don't need anything like really more than that. They just need someone to hold them in their arms and then ride on. So it seems like they want to hold you in their arms more, but I don't know if this person is mature enough to have a more committed relationship with. I don't think they seem to be even fun to be in an actual, playful relationship with, because they don't feel you being equal. They want to win over you because probably they feel inferior and they want to feel superior. And this is showing that there's a lot of personal growth that needs to happen with this person before they can be in any real relationship. So maybe this lifetime will not be enough for the person to obtain those kind of qualities, to not think in terms of inferior and superior anymore, but actually think, okay, that ala kisha la kem, you are another me, or I'm another you, and we work together. So this seems to be the piece of the puzzle that's missing with this person. So this is their behaviors and attitudes towards you. And we have the Magician. So again, with its tricks and manipulation, trying to, like, they are the wolf and you are the sheep, and they are trying to, get you into a back alley where they can ravage you. I don't know, but it's this predator kind of mentality that they want to win over people. They want to be superior. They are a man or a woman with a plan of how to get their way with you. So this have given a lot of pain towards this Leo. If this is for some of you cross watchers, this will be the Leo, of course, because usually people that's like this, they don't watch tarot readings, because if they did, they would have improved their ways and realized that other people are people too. It's like they're stuck on a very childish level in life where they don't know if other people are real. So it's like a video game for them, where they're just trying to manipulate people and situations so they can get the best outcome that they want for themselves. And it's not particularly healthy. So And this is the outcome, and we have the Temperance. So it seems like the divine has some kind of hope here for this relationship. I don't see any hope for happiness between you and this other person, but I think the divine has a lot of hope for personal growth. This is Temperance. It's very passionate. It's the alchemic wedding. So it's the second card for love. In the major arcana, you have the Six of Wands. That's also connected to the first. And you are Leo, so it's the Sun card. It's connected to the third, holy matrimony, when two whole people are being joined in matrimony. But here it's about two very different people being joined together, like they are like opposites to each other. So basically you are meeting your shadow. So it shows when you are meeting a person that's like unfinished, or how can I say this, not so developed, it shows that you have probably a shadow that you need to work with. And what can this kind of shadow be? I think it's less of being, this is a lot of, I feel a lot of mushiness and emotion, like a person being very emotional. So I think you need to work on getting more logic and radical than an emotional victim. So because this is what's making you an easy prey for this kind of perpetrator mentality. But they are here for you, you know, they are doing you a service, going down into this body that's not able maybe to come to a certain consciousness level at this time. Maybe there's hope for them to rise above to this level later on, but not at this point. They are not there. And because they are at this conscious level, they will do a lot of crap towards you that will make you see that if you beg and pray. Okay, so I'm getting this song, Love Me. I hope and I beg and I pray for you to love me. And this won't work with this kind of person. They will just think, oh, very good. This is one of this I can use as, like a Garden of Eden for my needs. So a perfect prey, a perfect victim to be manipulated by my charms and my tricks and my plans and my ideas. So this person is very hungry for you, but they are not particularly friendly. Okay, it's not a nice person to be close to. It's a predator. It's a wolf in maybe not even in sheep's clothing. I think they are pretty obvious that it's a wolf. Like maybe their appearance is nice, so you fall for that. But on the other hand, their action is probably speaking very much in alignment with what I have just said. So they haven't kept it a secret that they are kind of a player kind of person. And they have needs too, they have desires too, they have a soul too. So they feel big soul connection towards you, but I don't see them really like changing. I will see here with the Romance Angels Oracle. Yeah, codependency, that's for you. This crying about thingy here. I think they cry too. Because they lost you as one of the sheeps in their herd. But, well, I'll see more about that. Calling in your soulmate. Yeah, it's what I felt also with this Three of Cups, that you are soulmates and they are from your soul group, and you have put them here to wake you up of your codependency. Okay, you are not allowed to say yes to this person, even if because of them being your soulmate, you will feel a big cry after them inside of you. But you need to learn to kind of deal with your own shadow. And your own shadow, see what that can be. I will help you with this energy oracle card. What is Leo's shadow here? Man holding a coin. So it's about you being able to take care of you, and you don't need this person. You don't need like this kind of thief in your life that's coming in and stealing your love and, not being there for you in any sense of the word. So you need to become this person for yourself. So this can, you kind of need to work on your masculinity, the Emperor. So you might want to deal with your relationship with your father, for example, working on this. and forgiving your father and seeing what was bad with the relationship, what was good with the relationship, what did he give you that you can be grateful for, what did he give you that was showing you your wound, so you can work with that as well. And it's then about becoming your own parent. And we can see in the beginning that you are successful with this, like being this strong person, having a lot of self-control. But it seems like your self-control has weakened over the last period of time, and making you kind of wanting your father to come and hold you and fix everything. But that's not going to happen. Clearly, because this father archetype that you have chosen, either you are male or a female. If you are in this position here, you have chosen this male archetype that is irresponsible, selfish, only looking out for their own needs, don't know that other people have feelings, can't feel real empathy. They can feel desire, they can feel needs and urges, they can feel like all these feelings of selfishness and taking care of themselves, and like tending to their own business, not caring about yours. So this is not the kind of male that you need in your life. So you need to build a better role model for yourself by becoming a better role model for yourself. So in situations that's tricky, so think, what would the best dad in the world do? Like, how would they treat me, or how would they encourage me to behave? So for example, if you are in a tricky situation where you are being maybe attacked or cornered by someone that's not particularly nice, then you could ask, okay, so what would my father, my ideal father, do in this situation? And they would protect you, of course. So you will learn more about protection, because you seem to have very little of it. And it's funny, because you're a Leo, and Leos they have claws and teeth. They are actually the only predator in the whole bunch of sun signs. So I think someone has kind of taken out your teeth and plucked out your claws, and now you're a really nice kitty and you want the world to be nice towards you. But it's not, unfortunately. So you're going to learn to get back these claws and these teeth, but not in a manner to hurt other people or to be superior of them, which is also like a reflection here. Maybe you have worked so much on this Leo overconfidence that you have made yourself small and insignificant, and therefore you're seeing this person with the inflated ego as a mirror on the outside, because you have made your ego very small, they have made their ego very big. So balance is needed, and you don't need, to put up a fight. You just need to take much, much better care for yourself, being on your side in conflicts, protecting you, standing up for you, saying the right words to help you in this certain situation. And, overall working on your masculine attributes of responsibility, which this person seems to totally lack. So I'm still feeling a little bit puzzled, because we don't know. So what are you supposed to do with this? This is a soulmate. They are stupid. You are not supposed to give yourself to them. So what are you supposed to? What's the outcome for this relationship? Where are you supposed to aim yourself? Should you forget about them? Should you put them on the back burner? Should you try to fix the relationship? Should you try what is going on? So okay, worth waiting for. Divine timing isn't work in your love life. So they're not particularly helpful, as you can see. We have attraction here as well, past life relationship, and express your love. So it's talking about you attracting romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. I feel like you are attracting romantic love when you love yourself. And past life relationship, you have known each other before. And so this is a strong connection. It's hard to just forgo. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. This is making me nauseated. So I think it's kind of up to the other person to make a romantic gesture here. I don't think you should run after this person and trying to, you know, engage in any kind of romance. So, my dear Leos, I hope this helped. I want you to take really, really good care. And if you need more information or help after I've seen this reading, you can turn to the love readings for Aquarius season that is up, or the pick a card readings or near personal readings on the first page of my channel. I will also come back with readings like this for Aries season in the end of February. And in between, I will probably sprinkle near personal and pick a card readings, so keep your eyes open for that. And until then, take really good care. Bye-bye.